friends, I hope you're all well. Welcome to another episode of Nintendo Nightcap, bringing you all the latest Nintendo news. And today we got a few stories, some of which pretty damn sad. So we're gonna jump straight in and talk about Davide Soliani, because yes, the legend is leaving Ubisoft after 25 years. Who is Davide Soliani, you might ask? And if you do ask, shame on you for not knowing, because he is the legend, the director behind two classic Nintendo Switch titles, namely Mario Plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle and its sequel, Mario Plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. Two awesome games, both standing at 85 on Metacritic, but he is stepping aside after 25 years. Yes, the man who became famous for that meme, the crying Ubisoft man, after he was seen in the audience at one of the very last E3s, watching Miyamoto up on stage talking about his game in such glowing terms, talking about him in such glowing terms, and we got to see his delight, tears in his eyes, waving at Miyamoto. Beautiful moment that we all loved. We fell in love with this man. He duly released two amazing games for us. Let's not forget the first game, Kingdom Battle, is still to this day, I believe, selling over 10 million and becoming the highest selling third-party game on the Switch. Amazing stuff. So a legend he is, and what is he gonna get up to now? Well, he did release a little statement, and this is what he had to say. He said, "Hi all folks, after 25 years, 11 of which beautifully spent working with Nintendo on Mario Plus Rabbids along the company of our incredible community of players, I have decided to leave Ubisoft to embark on a new adventure. I can't say more now. Thanks a lot for everything, truly." Hands and hearts and a beautiful picture of him in that moment with tears in his eyes, waving at the platform where Miyamoto is stood, praising him. So a very sad day as he is leaving Ubisoft. No doubt they will miss him. I hope we will get to see him on Nintendo again. If I was Nintendo, I would hire Soliani immediately. I can't believe he's been at Ubisoft 25 years. That is insane. But we all know about his passion for everything Nintendo, so I am very hopeful that we will see him one day creating more games on Nintendo's consoles. Right, next story. Monster Hunter Wilds. Is the next game in the series from Capcom gonna land on the Nintendo Switch? Could it be that the most incredibly looking game in the series yet is gonna come over to Nintendo's hybrid console? No, of course it's not. I don't know who the hell believed it would. But if you had any little hope that the game could make its way to Nintendo Switch, then that was squashed by Capcom themselves in a Q&A when they were asked if the release would be limited to non-portable consoles. And this is what they had to say about that. They said, "One concept we've incorporated into this title is aiming to portray the maximum of the world of Monster Hunter by utilizing the latest technology to its limit. To that end, the platforms capable of realizing that concept are currently the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. Going forward, we will provide more thorough details regarding these concepts and themes when we release information on the game. We hope you look forward to it." So there you have it, my friends. Outright, that game is not coming to the Nintendo Switch. It does not have enough power to utilize for what Capcom has in store for its next installment in the massive open world game of Monster Hunter. So, you know, it's not a surprise, I don't think, but does this mean we won't see it on a Nintendo console in the future? I fully expect to see it on the Nintendo Switch too, yes I do. And of course, let's not forget, Nintendo has gone out, it's been very highly publicized now, they did go out and acquire the developer Shiver Entertainment, who is known for and specializes in porting over big AAA games. And they had done that already on the Switch by porting over Mortal Kombat 1 and Hogwarts Legacy. So right there, you can see they've got some experience in porting over big open world games to Nintendo's current console, but no doubt they're going to be used heavily to port over big AAA games from the current gen to Nintendo's next gen machine. So I fully expect to see this, of course, on a future Nintendo machine, whatever it's going to be called, the Switch 2 or whatever it's going to be called. I fully expect to see this because, of course, you know, we all know Monster Hunter sells very well on Nintendo consoles. And because of that, Nintendo consoles end up selling very well. So you know Nintendo is going to go all out to secure the next Monster Hunter game, be it this or a future Monster Hunter game on Nintendo's next console. Right, last story of the day. Switch 2. I said it, there you go, because you know not one day can go by where there isn't a story about Switch 2. Today is no different, so let's get into it. There is a story circulating that seems to hint that future CD Projekt Red games might be landing on the Switch too. So are we going to get CyberPunk 2077, or are we going to get more future CD Projekt Red games on the Switch? Well, a new job listing at least is hinting at that possibility, and we're going to look into that job listing right now and see what it says and see what we make of it. As you can see right here, there is a job listing which was noticed by GameRant, and in the job description you can see it says join our dynamic team at CD Projekt Red as a senior compliance QA analyst in the publishing QA department. Now, if we look down at the daily responsibilities, we can see the information that has some speculating that future CD Projekt Red games are coming to the Switch, and that is the part that says this: develop a compliance QA guideline and framework involving collaboration with outsourced QA partners tailored to meet the certification standards of diverse platforms, in brackets Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo, Apple, etc. So that's the information we've got there. You can see, of course, they are looking forward at their future, and it seems to suggest that they have at least Nintendo in mind for future projects. Now, could this be 2077 Cyberpunk? It could well be. Of course, that struggled to run on last gen consoles. It is running on PS5 and the new Xbox Series XS a lot better. How amazing it would be to see that running on a Switch 2 and shown in a show reel for the console's release. That would be amazing. Of course, we did get The Witcher 3 on the original Switch, which was a game that, ran at 27 or so FPS, got cut down in resolution, so it would be awesome to see that game running 60 frames, 1080p or whatever. That would be awesome to see. Or it could be future projects such as Project Polaris and Orion. So we don't really know. There's very little information to go on. All that says to me is that they're keeping Nintendo in mind. Now, from all the rumors online, we do have some speculation about the specs of the Switch 2, and it does sound very exciting. We've heard everything from 10 gigs of RAM to 4K resolution to DLSS. We have no idea yet what the final specs are going to be, but it does sound promising. As I said before in this video, the fact that Nintendo has acquired a developer specifically to port over big AAA games speaks volumes to what Nintendo thinks their console can do. So hopefully we will get CD Projekt Red games in the future. I would love to see Cyberpunk 2077 on the Switch too. That would be amazing. But let me know what you think in the comments. Do you believe this is anything to go by? Do you think it's just CD Projekt Red safeguarding themselves in case they do decide to release anything on Nintendo consoles? Who knows? You guys let me know in the comments. Right, there you go, my friends. That is the video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. A few stories to get through. I will, of course, be back tomorrow with all the latest Nintendo news once again. But until then, my friends, have an awesome time. Bye!